Alrighty, welcome back to another video on the Maths channel. It's your teacher, Mr. Lim here. In this video, we're going to be looking at shortest path. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to find the shortest path by inspection. This is related to the networks topic for Year 12 Standard Maths. Finding the shortest path by inspection. Now, when I say inspection, I don't mean just have a look and, give it a go, have a try. Actually, I'm talking about an actual method that I'll be introducing to you. Now, when it's a nice simple weighted network diagram and we want to find the shortest path from one vertex to another, then it's fine to eyeball it, I guess. But I'm going to see if I can teach you a foolproof way that will help you get the correct answer every time. I'm not going to go through Dijkstra's algorithm, mainly because I think it's quite unnecessary and it takes a lot of effort and time to get to the answer. And I think this method that I'm about to introduce to you is good enough and it will get you the correct answer. So, finding the shortest path by inspection involves these three things. Starting at the from vertex in the question. Usually the question will always be from the left one to the right, the very left to the very right, but just in case it's not, just look at what the question is asking, from which one to which one. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to always be looking at from the far left vertex to the far right vertex. The second step involves determining how many ways there are to get to the next vertex and writing down the lowest weight next to that vertex, and then drawing an arrow on the edge that shows the direction of how to get that lowest weight. So what do I mean? Let's have a look at some examples. Example A. Find the shortest path from Town F to Town C. So here we've got Town F to Town A, and we've got Town F to Town E. Now I might start with Town A. Right, I can see that there are three ways to get to Town A. Through this way, and this way. But what's the shortest way? From Town F, it's either 6 or I have to go this way to get to A, or I have to go this way. But if I were to add all of those numbers, the one with the smallest answer will be 6. So I'm going to write 6 next to Town A, and I'm going to draw an arrow of how I got that 6 from Town F. Okay, so at the moment Town A has the lowest weight of 6. For Town E, I can get to Town E via 3 ways as well. From here, and from here. But what's the lowest weight? I can go from Town F to Town E in 7. Or I can go this way. 6 plus 8 plus 9, which is more than 7. Or I can go this way. 6 plus 7 plus 4. Which is more than 7. So, the lowest weight for Town E would be 7. Directly from Town F. So now that we've done those, right, we know Town F technically is 0. I'll just put a 0 there. Now that we've done those, let's just keep moving forward. To Town B, what would the lowest be? So there's 3 ways to get here. 1, 2, and 3. So it will either be 6 plus 7, which is 13, or be 7 plus 4, which is 11, or be 7 plus 9 plus 5. So the smallest one looks like it's 11, which is this way, 7 here, plus 4, which is 11. So Town B would be 11. And how do we get 11 from 7 plus 4? So I'm just going to draw my arrow that way. Alright, what about Town D? The smallest weight for Town B, I can see there's a few different ways to get there. I could go that way, or this way. Okay, we're only pretty much looking at the towns where we've already established the minimum weight. the ones with numbers in brackets. So here we can see with this 5, it'll be 11 plus 5, which is 16. Or it would be 6 plus 8, right? This 8 here, 6 plus 8, which is 14, which is smaller. Or we've got 7 plus 9, which is 16. So it looks like the lowest will be 14. So I'm going to write that in brackets. And how do we get that 14 from 6 plus 8 from this way? Okay. Last one. We only have 2 ways to get to Town C. Okay, 5 and 6. 11 plus 5 is 16. 14 plus 6 is 20. The smallest one is 16, so I'm going to write 16. How do we get there from the 5? So now that we've done that, we've got the minimum times to each town from Town F. So what that means is the shortest time I can get from Town F to Town A is 6. Let's just say this is in hours. The shortest time it takes for me to get from Town F to Town E is 7. Directly. The shortest time it takes for me to go from Town F to Town B is 11. How do I get there? Follow the arrows. 7 plus 4. The shortest time it takes for me to get from Town F to Town D is 14. How do I get there? Follow the arrows. But we want from Town F to Town C, so follow the arrows. To Town B, to Town E, to Town F. So the shortest path is from Town F to E, to B, to C, which has a weight of 16. Okay, right here. Alright, let's have a look at question B. Find the shortest path from A to H. So I'm going to start with A, which I know is going to be 0. So from A to B, the shortest way to get there is 5, right? Just eyeball it, we can see 6, 5, 7, that's going to be more than 5. So I'm going to write 5 for B, put the arrow. How did I get that? From A directly. Shortest path to C from A is 6 from here, because if I go this way, 5 plus 7 plus 5, that's going to be more than 6. Alright. Let's have a look at E. So we've got 6 plus 5, which is 11, or 5 plus 7, which is 12. Well, the smallest number there is 11, so I'm going to write 11 next to E. How do I get 11? From that direction. Alright, D. There's pretty much only one. So now that we've done these, we're looking at these vertices only because they're the ones in brackets. So to get D, the shortest path, or the shortest amount of time, is 5 plus 14, which is 19. How do we get there? From here, from B. What about F? 6 plus 6 is 12. That's going to be the smallest. We get it from here, right? Because I'm not going to go from 11 plus 10 plus 8. That's going to be more than 12. Now I'm looking at these ones. Let's have a look at G. So G is either 12 plus 8 or 11 plus 10. 11 plus 10 is 21, 12 plus 8 is 20. So we're going to take the 20. How did we get 20? From F. Okay. And the only one which we haven't done yet is H. 19 plus 12 is 31. 20 plus 10 is 30. So we're going to take the 30. Which path gets us 30? This one right here. And now that we've done that, we can highlight, follow the arrows, and that is our shortest path from A to H. So A to C to F to G to H, and that has a weight of 30. Every other method will be longer. Okay, so you can see if we were to have a look at this one right here, 26 plus 5, that's 31, which is more than 30. If we were to take this route, 12 plus 20 is 32, that's going to be longer. Okay, we will take this route here, 11 plus 20 is 31, that's also going to be longer. So what we've highlighted in orange is the shortest path. Alright, let's have a look at question C. This time I'll get you to pause the video and have a go with this one yourself. Alright, let's have a look at this one. So we know A is 0. To B, 0 plus 2 is 2. From this way. D is going to be 1 from there. Alright, now we're only looking at B and D. Let's go to C. 2 plus 3, that's going to be the shortest, because if I go down from 2, 3, 8, 10, will be 5 or 10. It's just going to be 5. And how do we get 5 from this way? What about E? E is either 2 plus 1, which is 3, or 1 plus 2, which is also 3. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to write 3. And it doesn't matter which direction you draw your arrow. I'll just go up. Alright, what about G? G is 1 plus 3, which is 4, which is going to be the lowest out of any other one. So I'm just going to draw my arrow there. What about F? F, we have 5 plus 2, which is 7, or 3 plus 5, which is 8. So I'm going to take the smaller one, and it came from the 2. The H, I've got 2 different ways. 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 2 is 6, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to write 6 here. I might just draw my arrow to the left. And I, we've got 6 plus 5, which is 11, or 7 plus 3, which is 10. So 10 is the smallest, and it's coming from the 3. Now that we've done that, let's highlight our shortest path. Just follow the arrows. So the shortest path from A to I is A to B to C to F to I, and it's got a weight of 10. Alright, I'll get you to pause the video. Have a go with D. Alright, so we know A is 0. It's connected to B, which is 30, and that's going to be the shortest. I can see that. So I'm going to draw my arrow there. It's connected to D, which is 35, and that's going to be my shortest. C, there's 2 that I can see that are really connected to it, that are actually useful. 75 and 35 plus 40, which is also 75. So I'm just going to write 75. It doesn't matter which way I draw the arrow. Let's just draw it here. Alright. We've got 65 here. Maybe I will do that in black. Okay. Let's next go to E. Okay, because F will probably need to know what E is, plus 25 to work out what F is. So let's work out what E is. 30 plus 50, which is 80. 35 plus 30, which is 65. Or 75 plus 35, which is 110. The smallest is 65. And we got it from this arrow, from this edge. So I'm just drawing my arrow there. Alright, F. 30 plus 65 is 95. 65 plus 25 is 90. So the smallest one is 90. And we got it from the 25 edge. Alright, G, two edges. 90 plus 20 is 110. 75 plus 60 is 135. So the smallest is 110. And we got it from the 20. So we want to find the shortest path from A to G. Highlight the arrows. And there we go. Shortest path is from A to D to E to F to G, which has a weight of 110. Right. E. Find the shortest path from A to G. Pause the video. Have a go. Alright, so starting at A, got a 0. C here is 8. It's going to come from there. Okay, I can just see that. I'm just eyeballing that straight away. I know it's going to be 8 because 20 plus 10 is going to be more than that. For B, there's pretty much two main ways we can get there. Actually, three main ways we can get there. So 0 plus 20 is 20. 8 plus 10 is 18. But C plus 8 plus 4 plus 5 is actually 19. Maybe we won't do that one yet. Maybe we should do D first. Because it seems like the shortest way to get from A to D is going to be 8 plus 4, which is 12. That's going to come from here. Because 20 plus 5 is 25. We've got 8 plus 40, that's already too much. So 8 plus 4, 12 from this 4 edge. Alright, let's go back to B now. 20 or 18 or 17, because 12 plus 5 is 17. So lowest is 17, and we got it from this 5 edge. Alright, let's go to E. We've got 17 plus 20, which is 37, or 12 plus 30, which is 42. So take the smallest, 37. I'm not going to do this one here because 8 plus 40 is already 48, which is more than 37. 12 plus 35 is 47, which is already more than 37. So it doesn't matter about counting this 8 edge. So how do I get this 37? I got it from this edge here. 17 plus 20. Alright, F. I got 37 plus 8, which is 45. 12 plus 35, which is more than 45. 8 plus 40, which is more than 45. So we've got 45 here from that edge. And now the last one, G. 45 plus 11 is 56. 37 plus 20 is 57. So 57 is the smallest from the 20 edge. Alright, now that I'm done, let's highlight. Follow the arrows. Okay, so this one looks quite complicated. The shortest path is from A to C to D to B to E to G, which has a weight of 57. Right, question F. Find the shortest path from A to E. Pause the video. Have a go. Alright, so we know A is 0. B is going to be 19 from here. C is going to be 18 from here. Right, the next thing I would probably do is D. I can see that D is connected from 19 and 18. 19 plus 20 is 39. 29 plus 18 is more than that, so we've got 39. from the 20 edge. What about G? G, we've got 18 plus 25, which is 43. It's pretty much the only one. So I'm going to draw my arrow there. F, there's a whole bunch of different ones. I can go from this way, or this way. So 43 plus 16 is 59. 18 plus 28 is 46. And 39 plus 21 is 60. So 46 is going to be the shortest. And that's going to come from this. Right, now there's only two ways to get to E. So 39 plus 56, or 46 plus 33. So this one's 95, or 79. So 79 is the shortest from this way. Alright, so let's highlight, follow the arrows. That's it, that's the shortest path from A to E. So it's from A to C to F to E, which has a weight of 79. Okay, every other path will be longer than that. Alright, I think there's two more. Find the shortest path from A to G. Pause the video. Alright, let's have a look. To B is going to be 2. To C is going to be 1. To D, 1 plus 4 is 5, or just 3. We'll go straight from 3. Alright, the next one I'm going to go to is E, because I can see that there are 3 edges that are attached to it, coming from numbers that we have visited, or vertices that we have visited, where I've identified the lowest weight already. So 2 plus 1, 3, 5, or 9. So it's going to be 3, which is from the 1. Okay, F, 1 plus 9 is 10. And G, 3 plus 4 is 7. 10 plus 5 is 15, so it has to be the 7, and that's it. So now we just follow the arrows. So the shortest path is from A to B to E to G, and it has a weight of 7. Okay, last one. Pause the video and have a go with this one. Okay, we know A is 0. B is going to be 4. C is going to be 8. F is going to be 9. Let's see, D would be 12. Because 9 plus 2 plus 4 is 15, which is more than 12. 9 plus 6 plus 2 is 17, which is more than 12. Yep, so it's going to be 12 from this 8. E, it's going to be 14 from the 2. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15, that's more. 9 plus 6 is 15 as well, that's more than 14. H is going to be 11 from the 2, because 12 plus 4 is 16. 12 plus 7 is going to be 19, so J is going to be 19, because 11 plus 14 is 25, which is more than that. How do we get 19 from the 7? And I, 19 plus 9 is 28. 11 plus 10 is 21. So 21 is the shortest from the 10. Alright, now that we've done that, oh, where did I get this 9 from? From here. Now that we've done that, we can highlight, follow the arrows, done. So our shortest path is from A to C to F to H to I, which is 21. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you now know a good method to use to be able to determine what the shortest path is, whether it's an easy or a more challenging network diagram. So always look at the from vertex first, start there, put a weight of 0 there, and then branch out from that vertex. Okay, we always want to be using the vertices where we've already identified what the minimum weight is, and branching out from there. Make sure that you draw your arrows so you know the direction in which you came from to achieve that minimum weight, so that when we answer the question, it'll be a lot easier to determine what the shortest path is. If we didn't have those arrows, it's going to be a challenge for us to determine which numbers we added to get to that final answer. So follow the arrows, draw the arrows in, and make it easy for yourself. That's it for this video. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.